Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign. It's time to attack these gorgons that are blocking our way, but first we'll have to end turn. Oh, Sam's got some things to do as well, picking up various items. My lord, I've gathered all crystals from the nearby production points for you. Come back next week for the new portion. Excellent, 6 crystal. It won't be too much for Sam to do, but she can probably dig up this grave, grab some more ore, and we'll just keep working towards the new week's things to do. Possibly go for the Happy Hags? Actually, what level's Frederick? He could do with that experience. Let's do all these Gorgons first, though. And that's a pretty good result, but let's see if we can improve it. I'm thinking it might be better to try and draw these bovines to the south. We basically kill a stack outright anyway, so the luckiest grenadiers. So far nothing's reaching. Excellent. There's the inevitable morale proc. But the Bellwether Armadillo holds on strong. Well, our own morale proc this time. The poor armadillo is now defeated. But this should basically be in the bag at this point. Excellent. I wanted to clear this so we could have a way to get to this Trailblazer much more easily. We also have some more precious resources here that Sam can pick up in the near future. But this Trailblazer will be useful. Let's do that now. We'll then head up this way. And Frederick can continue in this direction. I think it is a good idea to do these Harpy Hags though, so let's see what we can do. I'd rather not take that much damage though. The problem is that we don't have much of a choice. Unless we just sit back and hit them with magic arrows. We're just going to take a lot of mana. Well, they can't get to us in one turn, so we can wait. Not the result I was after. But what we can do is we can hasten now. Then we'll go and pounce on these Harpy Hags. Okay, they're not doing that much damage. This won't be a problem. Because they can't provoke retaliation anyway, it's not an issue. Haste in those engineers, fix up your automatons, and then we'll go in for the kill. Excellent. Maybe that second haste wasn't necessary. But we now have expert water magic. This is a good thing. We can now head up towards these evil eyes. Yeah. That being said, this might be a little bit ambitious right now. We'll probably lose a lot of engineers doing that fight, but it is what it is. Let's grab the pen next, because I'd like to start getting some more Bellwether Armadillos in future weeks, and it's because the castle's banned, it's the only way we can actually increase our troop production. So let's continue. 3 weeks have passed since we left Earfall. We got used to sleeping on uncomfortable benches, and we grew accustomed to the rumble of forge hammers and the heat of furnaces. Life was very difficult, but it felt somehow as if it was becoming orderly and calm again, a change even I appreciated now. For the first time after an exhausting day, I didn't fall asleep as soon as my head touched the pillow. The days began to come back to me in my memories in reverse order. The awkward and funny moments of getting in step with Burton's unfamiliar lifestyle. The morning when Sam spoke to us for the first time. Every day and every night of our hard flight. I remembered how I had been struck by the sight of the vast ocean separating Antagaric and Jadam, while most of the halflings had been so exhausted they couldn't even admire the breathtaking picture. How we waited out the darkness, hovering over the surface of the elven lakes to give our engines rest and water. How we hid high in the clouds from huge ghost dragons while flying over dead lands, and listened to their deathly howls, our hearts frozen with fear. And as if for the last time, we looked at the rapidly receding fields and villages of our native Earfall, almost hidden by smoke and the glow of fire. The last thing I remembered before sleep overtook me was Tarvan's grey eyes. No fear in them, only selflessness, courage and determination to hold off the demons and buy us time to escape. How could I need someone that fearless around me? Could I ever become like him? Henrietta over here, tossing and turning, dreaming of what she needs. A hero, most likely. Let's go grab this wood. Rocks here. Lots of rocks. Without a suitable complement of bell or armadillos, I don't think I can handle the fight with just grenadiers alone. Although I could do some one stacks. See, one thing I'm concerned about as I'm playing through this mission is just, you know, these scenarios aren't designed for the faint of heart, right? Like, you need to keep pressing on constantly. We're going to have Sam here and dig next turn. What can we build in this turn? I would like to work towards a city hall, which will require a marketplace. No one's near the town right now anyway. So, let's see. Frederick versus Evil Eyes. I think it might be time to sacrifice a few automatons into the meat grinder. Maybe. Or is it possibly time to put some engineers into the meat grinder? Because I'm just thinking about his special ability. Well, we have the ability to reload. Let's do this for now. See what happens. Okay, we lose 4. 45 Evil Eyes, though, is rough stuff. So we'll wait on these. Activate detonation at death. Wait. If I was to haste, would I get over there in one turn? I don't think so, right? No, it's only 3 movement speed increase. Maybe this one could do it. Nah, not enough. There's still 4 units. I was probably a bit hasty on this one, but we'll see what happens. Oh, they're just shooting engineers anyway. Well, thank you for your contribution, engineers. Step forward, please. You 2 automatons. Including the explodey automaton. Which, we won't need to haste that. We should be able to blow ourselves up in the faces of these Evil Eyes quite satisfactorily next turn. And the last 2 we won't bother detonating. Plus, every detonation is weakening our main power stack, right? Which we don't want to do, but I think it's necessary for this fight. So let's have a pounce onto this stack of Evil Eyes. We'll go here so there's room for the engineers. Excellent. Now, the Boom Boys. Excellent. Let's do it again. Except I forgot to act... Oh, we got it. Well, there is detonation at death active, but it didn't get a kill. Oh, no matter. This one should work. Excellent. So now we could just have these two just poke. We've closed the gap. Burnt some eyeballs. I tried to avoid this, but there is no escaping their fate. Excellent. A fantastic destruction it was. So we can now blow up this one. Now, I think a haste will actually work quite nicely here. Excellent. Saved a nice amount of engineers there. And we got to use Frederick's specialty. I think this is the... we need to demonstrate the Ramabuta again, but we managed to do so. And we get the second piece of the Wizard's Well. 3 spell points per day now. Excellent. Let's grab some more experience. And then we'll hit this well. Alright, so we're doing okay here. There's wyverns here. Sam, she'll just be digging next turn. Let's keep pressing on here with Henrietta, because we do need to keep pressing on. Mind you, doesn't look like that's going to be possible. We'll see what happens, shall we? Let's move this Bellwether Armadillo to support. Or should it just be a wall of bodies? Actually, I think the wall of bodies technique might be superior. We'll just keep the Armadillo down here. Next creature. Question is, are 87 Grenadiers strong enough? Yes. So that's a good sign. Might as well chip away with the remaining Grenadiers. Oh, this one's a happy one. Is it a case where we need to split the main stack in half, though? An interesting question. I mean, it did some chip damage, I guess. We're going to defend down here. Yeah, again, it's drawing some of these rocks to the south. This is a bit of an ironic fight, though, because in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, the Halflings were on the Wizard faction, which was the, you know, effectively the replacement of Tower, and Rocks were on that faction, so this is a little bit of, like, Brother Wars, I guess. Well, there goes one Grenadier. Defend! Oh, that didn't work. Now they're all going for the first aid tent. There it goes. I mean, they're getting some damage in. Problem is I don't know if we're nuking stacks fast enough. A morale on the main stack would actually probably keep us in the game. But no such luck today. 6 damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, we probably get one more ranged attack in there. Oh, there is morale. This is gonna hurt though. It's progress. It's bloody, but we do get an expert leadership Henrietta. And we clear this break. Well, the Minotaur Kings are guarding a necklace of swiftness, which is quite curious, but if we ignore them and just proceed on our way, there's Slau here. A neutral town. Could be an interesting pickup. I don't know, again, is it possible just on purely on Grenadiers? Maybe. There's Minotaur Kings. We do need some reinforcements, frankly, but I'm glad to at least be progressing in the map. We may not have time for this dig site, frankly. Yeah, I think we need to get some extra troops because Henrietta's march is going to slow down to a crawl. It's week of the rabbit. So let's have Sam move down. She'll grab the troops next turn. We'll grab a city hall now. And as you can see, we have nowhere near enough money to actually hire everyone, but that will change soon. So a horde of centaur captains guarding Mercury and Wood. I'm not that fascinated in this. What else do we have? So we've got a wyvern nest. Lots of wyvern monarchs. That, again, might be a little bit much. We broke this difficult break, but this might be a bit much. Alright, well in that case, let's have Frederick return to the Trailblazer. Okay, this is until the end of the week. Good to know. Question is Henrietta just going to stay here and wait for Sam to catch up? It's probably going to be a long wait. But maybe something that will come of use. Some gems from that there. Now we don't need the learning stone because we're max level on Henrietta. Lots of hobgoblins here. So they might be okay. Bungie, they're on terrain now. That's the concerning thing. This is rough, not wasteland. A very noticeably different terrain, clearly. But, we need some reinforcements. I'm curious about this back entrance as well. This may be a smart option. Capturing the town is obviously a smart option too. We will do that. So my question is, can we just do that now off our existing troops? Let's just have a brief look. What do we have here? So it is just a town, of course. But if we just have a brief look. The ogres are the main issue. We're going to need to split everyone up, which is, okay, we can do that. Let's load that save. And we'll do the 1 stacks. It still may be a problem with ammunition though. But we'll see. Worth a shot, I think. Alright. In comes the Wolf Rider. And out goes the Wolf Rider. These guys could chip away. Actually, might as well just wait. Let them move forward. They're being drawn down. This is excellent. Just save your ammunition 1 stacks. So we'll wait. Oh, he gets morale. That's unfortunate. So the Ogre Magi have significantly more health than the regular Ogres. But even the 1 stacks are actually putting in not inconsiderable damage. Yeah, it's almost killing an Ogre by themselves there. Morale is excellent, so we won't waste damage on this guy. Instead we'll have the 1 stacks try to chip away at this 2 stack. No, morale is excellent. Yep, there's 1 Ogre Magi dead. Problem is, the 1 Ogre Magi is probably still enough to kill a halfling. That's the problem. This is just as dangerous as the other ones are. Possibly. Unless I roll really well with my defense skill. Which is, unfortunately, probably not high enough. Nope, morale is excellent. The luckiest Grenadier. 6 damage. Oh, that morale sucks. Although I was afraid to actually attack. something, I guess, but this guy won't be. Well, just one-shot the stack. Okay. Let's try that again. There's one other potential option that might work for us, which is that when the ogres start to approach this area, start, instead of just standing there and taking it, starting to move units away to try and keep ahead of them, because I do have superior speed, so I might be able to take advantage of that, rather. Okay, let's kill the raiders again. Easy kill. Now one of these stacks gets morale from memory, so we'll keep that in mind. Obviously a half-range shot is too inefficient to be bothering with. Let's position ourselves here. This way, if one of these stacks gets morale, it stays down here. Excellent. Probably should have been one stack further back, but good enough. That's an excellent morale right there. Let's keep clobbering away at this one stack here. And next turn we can start thinking about trying to kite them. Well, maybe we can get close to a kill on this one, actually. Morale helps. It won't be a kill this turn, but the next time our one stacks look at it, it should die. It also will be time to start kiting. Okay. And by that I mean effectively just forming a wall of bodies in front of things, but it may not be practical though. I can only really move two of them. It's not going to be a very effective wall, they can already start shooting. It's just going to be a case of let's see what we can do. Might just be a case of being a little bit ambitious. $20 health left. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that was a mistake. It probably doesn't matter. I'm probably dead either way, but it doesn't help. Okay, well, no, didn't work. Good try. So what are we going to do instead? Because even these Minotaur Kings are looking pretty suspicious, to be honest. It's like, I don't know how well that's going to go down. Lots of Minotaur Kings. If it's high lots, that's just not going to be possible. I suppose we give it a brief look. Okay, it is high lots, so that's not happening. Grab this gold. We're going to have to do some of these other things here. Or possibly the these areas down here. Get some extra stats. We need a little bit more reinforcements to do that top area. But we'll get reinforcements soon. Let's end turn and keep progressing. So we can bring everyone back to town for now. For multiple reasons. Notwithstanding including this Mage Guild level 2. Which only has Disrupting Rain weakness. And there is definitely no Mage Guild level 3 at that rate. So, not the most exciting options, because I'm pretty sure Frederick already had Disrupting Ray. So, I suppose it'll be good for Henrietta to learn some magic, though. So, it'll be good to get her to town. So, let's just progress for now. And of course, we can reinforce. Almost completely. Missing 10 halflings, but that's not going to take too long. And you have a spellbook, right? Yeah, you've learnt everything. Excellent. Grab logistics for Sam. Get some more mechanics. And now Frederick can come on down. As well as Henrietta. With some extra troops, these fights are going to be very doable. Like, we weren't even that far off of this one. So, a fresh complement of troops, and we can get things done. This town is as built up as it's going to be. The mana generator is, for those who don't know, grants 20 spell points during a siege defense. But these spell points don't follow when you leave the town. But as it stands, it's not too relevant, because we're not taking any sieges here, are we? So we'll leave the automatons and the engineers behind, bring the bellwether armadillos and some fresh halflings, and then we'll set off for adventure. Some of these fights are still pretty ridiculous, but let's see what we can do. Drop off these mechanics here. And carry on. It's also possible that it's time to just unite our armies again, or at least unite our heroes. And why not, indeed? Certainly, Frederick wouldn't mind getting some extra attack skill. So we'll have another stab at that town shortly. Can I do it before the week is up? Well, simple answer is just no. It's taking a full week to get more troops. Which means that Sam really ought to stay here, because we're going to need to be able to get next week's troops out more efficiently. So let's see what we can do. A lot of Ogre Magi here. But this should be much more doable than the last fight. Makes sense, we've got lots of ogres to kill. Oh, this one's elected to die first. Oh, we have a contender. Casting Bloodlust on the one that's about to be immediately murdered. It's an interesting choice. Didn't work. This is one of those fights it's probably best to split the halflings. Mind you, every time they cast Bloodlust, I'm just like, you go guys, you keep casting Bloodlust and delaying your advance. That's exactly what I want. We actually have spells we can cast now, which is also a bit amusing. Oh, morale. What a glorious thing it is. Oh, you're casting Bloodlust. What a bold, dynamic play. Bonk. Oh, bonk again. Bit unfortunate. Bonk. I lost half the armadillos already, but that was a good win. Although probably a bit of a waste of experience, frankly. Frederick would have enjoyed that experience, but we have cleared the obstruction. Question is there anything worth seeing in this direction? An interesting question. Maybe it's Frederick's time to go explore, and we go back up to clear this town of Slau. Let's see. It is a lot of mechanics. Let's grab that. The engineers are attracting some attention. Not in a good way. We could fix it though. Haste! Run! Run, Flamer girls! It is a lot of them. So if we wait with these engineers, I'm thinking I'll kill off the wolf raiders here with the automatons. These guys won't be able to reach the engineers. We can then fix the automatons. And then the automatons can finish it. Excellent. And we have gained some experience. Useful. We have a quest card here. That's always curious. So we'll see what that's up about. Meanwhile, yeah, I think Sam's going to stay here. Let's end turn one more time. Oh, it's time for some plot. One morning, Sam barged into my house. It's time to go! But where? I asked, shaking off the remnants of the dream in which I was wandering through the forests back home. Such pleasant dreams are a luxury for me now. The scouts found an abandoned ogre village. Seems to be the place where the Dirtskins tried to set up some kind of fair 20 years ago before Zog became High Chieftain. Devil knows what they were going to trade in, but whatever it was, the jackal put a damper on it. He's sure that a self-respecting ogre should take what he needs when he wants it. Anyway, that's the perfect spot for a fortified keep. Come on, get dressed, get your boots. Oh, we'll just get dressed then. We move out immediately. It won't take many soldiers, but we must hurry. So that's the game telling me that we need to take Slau as soon as possible. So I think we're going to be working towards exactly that. Thank you all for watching, and when we come back next time, more Horn of the Abyss.